Hi, I'm Ed Pineda. I'm the store manager here at Rock and Road Cyclery here in Anaheim-Hills. I'm going to be talking about the new 09 transition bikes from Specialized. These transition bikes are what triathlons as well as time trial specialists would be using for their local races or event or just for recreational riding. We'll start off with the first lineup, which is a transition comp. And the transition comp is a $2,800 bike, and what you get with this is a full carbon road bike or tri-bike that's going to be really narrow. If you look at it on the frontal view, it's very narrow, and the way that they designed this is that it's basically designed to cut through the wind as fast as possible, as smooth as possible. But this area right here is thick, same thing right here. And that's where they get the strength from. So you can get a real narrow shape, but when you widen it in certain areas, you're gonna get a really strong frame. This frame shape is actually the second fastest bike in the MIT wind tunnel. I won't talk about the first, maybe next time. But yeah, the transition comp, what you get with this bike is a 105 Ultegra component mixture. You get carbon fiber aero bars, but you do get an aluminum base bar. So these bikes again are real fast. They're great for competition. You can shave time off your last race with possibly upgrading to a new transition. Moving on from the comp level, we go up to the expert. Now the expert level has a different color, but the beauty is that you get the same frame. So the expert basically is going to run you about $3,500, and for a $3,500 bike, you're going to get the same transition full carbon frame. It's going to be fast through the wind because it's super narrow, but you're going to get a strong frame because of the width. With this bike, you get a mixture of Ultegra components with a Dura-Ace rear derailleur. And then the next level up is going to be the Transition Pro. So there's a total of 4 bicycles in the Transition lineup. Going to the Transition Pro, same thing. You get the same frame as the Comp, the Expert, and the Pro, just a different color. What you get with the Specialized Pro though is an integrated carbon crankset designed by Specialized that's going to be pressed in bearings. So instead of bottom bracket cups threaded into the bottom bracket, what Specialized has done is they've created a bottom bracket where you basically press fit in bearings. The crankset goes in there, and what you get is super smooth, the least amount of weight compared to bottom bracket frame integration out in the market right now. With this bike, you get basically a full Dura-Ace component spec. One of the advantages of this Transition Pro 2 is you're going to get the Revolve Star wheel, where the hubs is some of the narrowest hubs out in the market. This design, again, it's designed to cut through the wind. You want it to be very aerodynamic, but you can see the width here. This is designed to be a much stronger wheel. Because the hubs, the star hub comes out here, so essentially the spoke starts here. Anytime you have a shorter spoke, you're going to come out with a much stronger wheel. So that wheel set, it's called the Revolve Star. It's a fast wheel, it's a strong wheel, and it comes on the Transition Pro, and this bike will run you about $4,500. Next in the lineup is the top of the line S-Works. Now this bike right here, the S-Works Transition, is basically the bike that Chris McCormick won the Ironman World Championships in earlier in the year in 2008. What's different from this bicycle compared to the first 3 transitions I talked about is that the carbon fiber aluminum, or the carbon fiber grade, is much higher. The first 3 bikes got what we call Specialized 7R carbon. This one gets 9R carbon. And what that essentially means is the 7R they had to add more layers of a lower grade carbon compared to the 9R. They can achieve less layers of carbon because they're putting a higher quality carbon, which is going to be a lot stronger, but still achieve the same strength. You get the Zip VUCA carbon aero bars, which is going to provide a light base area for your arms. They've given you the carbon crankset, the integrated carbon crankset, which is going to be the lightest, stiffest crankset frame combination out in the market right now. And probably my favorite part, you get Zip 404 wheels. And what the Zip 404 wheels are, it's a basically carbon aero wheel that's going to slide through the wind. It's going to be light, it's going to be fast, and it's going to be one of the most comfortable wheels you'll ever be able to put on your bike. These Zip wheels are available in clincher or tubular fashion. Component spec on this, you get SRAM Red. It's the new SRAM Red componentry. You get the new SRAM Red bar end shifters with the carbon tips. This bike is going to run you a cool $7,700, but it's going to be light, it's going to be fast, and it's going to be one of the better bikes out in the market right now.